What's up, family? And welcome to another edition of Grande Morro Radio. It's your good brother and your servant. I've been out for a couple weeks, but just putting myself in position, and I just want to rotate with you. I had a brother reach out to me the other day. It was like, tap in, good brother. He was like, how you doing out here? So I kind of touched base with him for a second. But I just wanted to bring this video out and rotate because, you know, I'm transparent. I'm transparent. I'm not the, you know what I'm saying, the greatest out here, and I don't want to get a the impression that I'm bet over anybody or better anybody. But I'm just a regular brother. I'm your brother out here. I'm just like you. I'm just a brother you bump into it in the grocery store, or you know what I'm saying, at the gas station. That's me. I could be standing right beside you. I blend in just like that. But I just wanted to again just rotate on this because we're all at different levels. You understand? And on the Moorish thing, we're at different levels. There's levels to this Moorish thing. You can only go as far as what you know. And so I'm on a different level than some other people. Some people are greater, are way better, Moorish researchers, and are able to articulate, content better than me. I admit that. I'm not the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the, you know, the grandstander or the gaslighter. I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying, try to put on a facade, which I'm not. I'm just a regular, you know what I'm saying, brother. So I just wanted to show where I'm at in my life today with everything going on, and if any of what I have I can pass on to help the younger brothers or some brothers that are at my age or even older. I'll pass it on. But I'm just gonna give uh, this video as documentation. This is just conversation with me doing business with somebody else. You understand? Because I'm not completely independent yet for uh, the trade I'm in. And I'm in electricity, and my ultimate thing is to test out for my is after I get my journeyman's is to go further and just get my master's license. You understand? And so that's where I'm. And yes, the licensing thing, that's a whole nother conversation. But for this conversation right here, yeah, I'm trying to get my master's license in electricity. That's where I plan to be. So right now where I'm at is I'm getting ready to go back on with the company I was with a while ago. And again, this is just where I'm at in my career, and what I'm not trying to, make $1 billion a year. That's not where I'm at. I'm at a pace right now where I've eliminated all my debt. I don't have any truck payments on any of my vehicles. I don't owe anything on any of my campers. I don't owe anybody anything. So pretty much what I'm doing now is, and this is information for you too, for you young brothers and or sisters too that are looking to get into the electrical trade. Um, if I don't have any, young ones to take care of, it's just me. It's just me. So what my thing is, and this is just my 2 wood nickel. This is my opinion to any of you young brothers that you don't know which way to go. You're confused about college or whatever. You understand? Buying a house, renting, or whatever. This is the path that I take, and I'm just showing you how I get fiat, which is a whole nother story, but we're going to say money right now, but it is fiat, but we need this to carry on. You understand? So what we're looking at now is I've been trying to prepare myself to come back aboard and just pick up work, because it's work all over, everywhere, in every corporate state, everywhere, every city. You can get on it with electricity anywhere. You understand? So what I would suggest, if you're a young brother, you're about to you've already finished high school, because that's where I'm gonna start. Let's say you're finishing high school, and you're still at home with your parents or with your mom, or what, you know what I'm saying, where you're at. and you don't know which direction to go, I'm going to say you need to sign up as an apprentice or an electrical helper. Don't necessarily worry about getting you an apartment, because what you need to focus on is getting these hours. You want to get the work experience. So if you don't have any children, or even if you do, and if you don't have nothing going on, you need to get on the road and work. Go work on the road. You understand? And what these companies will do is they'll pay you the per diem, which is they'll give you so much money a day for being away. I'm going to walk you through it because it's in this text message right here. All right. So this is me talking at the top, talking to the guy that I deal with. So I say, let me know when I can head to Texarkana, because I'm ready. Because I've just been trying to prepare myself, get my truck right, get my other truck right, get my, you know what I'm saying, camper. Just, I got a lot going on. So he says, I got you, man. I'll lock you in for Monday. So the new contract starts Tuesday. So he's locking me in he's putting me on for Monday. So I need to be there, you know what I'm saying, no later than Tuesday, because work starts Tuesday. So then he says to me, how much hourly did you need that we discussed, right? So me at my level, with the amount of experience that I've had, that I got in the trade since I've been doing electricity, my location, because that has a lot to do with, you got to factor that in too. How much time you've put in, how many hours you got in, you understand? And what location and or corporate state, you know what I'm saying, jurisdiction you're in. So for me, in my location where I'm in, that's factored in. I'm good at $26 an hour. Okay. Now he says to me, yes, sir, I can do that. You understand? And I tell him to send me the card, you know what I'm saying, how I can get the funds, just mail me the card to my house, right? So he says, yes, sir, I can do that 100%. And then he says, I'm going to try to get you 27 an hour plus the per diem. So here we go. So he's going to up me $1, right? Give me 27. I'm looking at no less than 26. I'm comfortable with 26, but because I know at my level with the amount of time that I put in, I can request 26. I can get $26. You understand? And I know my performance. You follow? So he ups it and says, well, I'm going to get you 27. So he knows where I'm at. You understand? And so he knows what's been reported on me from the last time that I've done business with them. I've contracted with them. You understand? So he knows, boom, he's going to try to get me $27 an hour. Okay. And the per diem daily is $125. Right. So I'm looking at $125 per day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Right. That's almost 600. You understand? Yeah, that's a little bit over 600, right? Then I get $27 an hour, and we work 10-hour shifts. So it's 5 10s. 10 Monday, 10-hour Tuesday, 10 Wednesday, 10 Thursday, 10 Friday. So that's 50 on a 50-hour work week. Check. So that's automatically, I'm looking at 10 hours overtime. At time and a half was at $13.50. That's half of 27. You understand? What's that? $40. So so Friday, that 10-hour day is a $400 day, plus the $125 on the per diem. So I'll make $525 on Fridays. Every Friday, that's $525 for that day. You understand? And so 270 or 27 times 10 is $270 a day. And then I'll add the 125 or per diem that I get, right? So that's a $400 day. So Monday, 400, Tuesday, 400, Wednesday, 400, Thursday, 400. Friday, what's Friday? What we say, 525? There you go. Check. So we're looking from Monday to Thursday, we're looking at $400 days. That's 1,600. Check. 4 times 4 is 16. And then 525 on the last day, that's 21. Check. That's 2,100 a week. See, and I'm just giving you instruction. You're seeing it right here. This, I'm not making this up. This is just, this how it's rocking. That's 2,100 a week. Check. Now, how many weeks is it in a month? 4. That's $8,000 a month. You understand? I'm just giving you the lane that I'm in. This is my lane that I'm in, and I'm just passing you. You know what I'm saying? I can rub shoulders, I can bump shoulders with you. You understand? So if, let's say, you didn't know what to do, why? I'm just showing you the direction. I'm just pointing you in a good direction. You understand? So instead of me, you know what I'm saying, paying rent on a hotel, or not paying rent on an apartment and just living in the city in the same place and trying to figure out where to work or what to do, I can just take the per diem and live in a hotel or live in my camper, you understand, and just pocket all that. And so I can pass. You can do the same thing too. You see? Now, you won't be, coming in your first year, you won't be getting offered $27, no, or 26, but you'll be at 20, you understand? And you'll be on the road, and then you'll get the per diem, the 125, see? So you could be at 325, you could be at 300 a day, and then that last day, you know what I'm saying, be at 400. So yeah, it's there for you too. You know, 12, you can make $1,500 a week, 1,700 a week as a first year on the road. You don't have to live at home with your parents or be trying to figure out what you know what I'm saying, which way to go or what. Just get on with a good company. You know what I'm saying? Polish your skills, spend your money on your tools. I already made a video on tool game. I said, hey, buy tools. You understand? So now I can just pack my bags, throw them in my truck, poop, shoot out, and get an extended stay, buy an extended stay for a month. What's that, about 900 or 1,000? You understand? I make 600 on per diem by itself. You see, that'll pay for that already. And you can just go that direction. You don't got to sell drugs. You ain't got to do the bullshit. You ain't got to be in the street. You understand? And you make $1,500, $2,000 a week. Ride around in the big Super Duty or in the big Ram, you know what I'm saying? King Ranch, whatever you think. You understand? It's all good. I'm just your brother. That's all I am. Opposed to getting on here and gossiping about shit that ain't gonna do what's I'm not a gossiper about, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, pass it on. That's it. And for you, you know, and if, like I said again, I'm just your brother. If you anywhere near me and you can just rotate with me for a minute or a second, you got time to, you know what I'm saying, burn, you can, hey, I can put you on. You understand? So all praises to the Most High. Honor Shinobu Drew Ali. I do have a comment video coming on the raids and all this shit going on, but hey, it is what it is. You understand? It is what it is. It is what it is. So, like I said, I'm going to just stay in my lane. Check. Stay in my lane. And I know my nationality, and I know how to defend my nationality and my land. Check. And we have the maps and all the knowledge to go along with that. So we're okay. We're just going to perfect this electrical and have something to give back to our nation. Check. Because when, like I said, when all the lights go out, they going to need the power man. Right on. Peace and love to your family. Y'all have a great rest of the day. And we are all Moors. Check.